So are you like me and find the myth that women over 60 have to let go of their hair and go gray, or that it's time to cut it short? Well, not everybody is cut out to be a Jamie Lee Curtis. In fact, you may want to be a Sarah Jessica Parker. But all kidding aside, for some reason, until recently has long hair been made popular with the over 60 crowd. Most of our role models and magazines have always portrayed over 60 women with short gray hair. If gray hair is and short gray hair is for you, that is okay too. My point is that let's throw out those rules. Today in this video, I'm taking the long hair by storm and going to show us women over 60 that we can embrace our long locks and embrace a few cool products and methods that will help you to achieve this look. My name is Terry, and if you are new to my channel, I make beauty videos for women over 60, focusing on makeup with a little skin, now some hair care, and some lifestyle splashed in. As we get older, our bodies change, and for me too, my hair is part of those changes that I know I've noticed a lot. When I was younger, my hair was very wavy and curly, but as I've gotten older, hormones have changed, things have changed, my hair has straightened a little, not just in looks, but in texture as well. So I'm going to share with you a few things that I do to get that long locks look that are pretty easy and pretty affordable. So let's go ahead and dive in. The first thing I want to talk about is the basics, and that is what we wash our hair with. It really matters what kind of shampoo and conditioner we use. I'm kind of sad to admit that many years ago, I was using drugstore products that were full of sulfate and chemicals, and even my hairstylist noticed. And it just was really bad for your hair. So I decided to change it up on her advice, and I have never regretted it since. My go-to for shampoo and conditioner is the Olaplex. I love this product. I think it is so silky smooth. It's free of all those chemicals, and it's just wonderful on my hair. It leaves my hair with a really nice, shiny, clean texture. You don't have to use a lot of it. A little goes a long way, and it really is pretty affordable. I happen to really love the whole Olaplex line, but mostly for shampoo and conditioning, I really love it. Another good alternative is this L'Oreal Everpure sulfate-free shampoo and conditioner. I love this product too. This I can also get at the drugstore. Olaplex I can as well, but I really like this one too. It's very similar to the Olaplex in that it is chemical free, so it really is easy on your hair coloring. If you color your hair, which I do, then it's really easy on it. Won't wash the color out like some of those chemical drugstore products do that are full of those chemicals. So you want to get yourself either the Olaplex or something that is like the L'Oreal Everpure without the chemicals in it. So make sure you pay attention to that. All right, the next thing is how often we wash our hair. Again, I was not paying attention to how much I was beating up my hair years ago. And again, I was telling my stylist that, of course I'm washing my hair every day. Doesn't everybody wash their hair every day? And she's like, no, they don't. And I said, oh my God, seriously? Why? Tell me about that. And she said, no, you should not be washing your hair every day. And so I calmed that down. Now I wash my hair twice a week, and I really love the freedom it gives me. Number one, it saves me a lot of time having to dry my hair every day, but it also really saves my hair from all that, shampooing and conditioning and the stretching and pulling with hair drying. And it really has allowed my hair to repair. It makes it look so much more healthy. And I really, really love that I'm down to just 2 times a week washing it, and sometimes I might even get away with going every 4 days. It really just depends on how I'm styling it, but definitely you want to be able to manage how often you wash your hair. Too much, you're going to get split ends, and your hair is just not, it's going to look dull, and it's not going to look as good. You're actually going to work against it if you wash it too many times. So that's my next tip, is watch how many times you wash your hair throughout the week. All right, so let's talk about styling products. Now, I don't use a lot of styling products. I use a little bit because I don't like to brush my hair out once I wash it and then just take it straight to my hair dryer. I'll put a little bit of product in. My go-to is this straightening spray. It's from R&Co, which I love this line. I love the R&Co line of hair products. They have so many different options and choices, and I love the packaging. I love the way the product smells, and this is a straightening spray. Now, every single time that I wash my hair, I will brush it out with a really nice flat brush, and then I will spray this straightening spray all over. And it just kind of gives my hair a little bit of a texture so that when I do dry it, it kind of has that straightening spray inside of it. So it helps my hair sort of stay straight so it doesn't frizz up the next day when I go outside. It really is a really nice, it helps keep it a little bit more straight. Since I have naturally wavy curly hair, I use it all the time, and I've been able to achieve this kind of straightish look with the R&Co straightening spray. So I definitely recommend that. Of course, you can use any other straightening sprays. This just happens to be the one I happen to love. So I always recommend either using a straightening spray if you have curly hair, or you may want to use like a spray that's sort of like a heat protectant if you're going to be using a blow dryer or like any heat products or heat tools on your hair. You may want to use like a heat protectant for that. Those are my go-to products for when I get ready to style my hair. Okay, as far as hair drying tools, I have one that is a go-to, and that is this L'Oreal hair brush dryer. Now, this is kind of an all-in-one. I do own a hair dryer, blow dryer. I don't usually use it. I use this. This is my go-to because this can dry my hair in about, and you see how much hair I have, about literally maybe 5 to 10 minutes at the most. And this gets super hot. This is probably about my second or third one of these. I've been through a lot of them over many years, but this L'Oreal is really amazing. It dries my hair as I'm brushing it and straightening it. So I don't have to have a hair straightener. I just can have this is all in one. And I really love this because it just does everything for me, and it's easy to travel with. I don't have to carry a dryer and this and a straightener and all that. I can use this. One thing is I washed my hair last night. So this is still the straightening from the straightening spray, and using this hair dryer last night, this is still looking straight, and I've been out in 100-degree weather and about 100% humidity today. So that is a testimonial as to how nice these products can make your hair look, especially somebody that has frizzy hair like I do. All right, so let's talk about the in-between hair days. Like if you're on day 2 or day 3, your hair's starting to look a little bit rough, right? Maybe you have a little bit of oil buildup, or you just need a little bit of a refresh. I highly recommend dry shampoo. I'm a big believer in dry shampoo. They have always worked for me, but I am very picky about the dry shampoos I use. I've tried many different ones on the market, and I'm very particular about using a dry shampoo that's powdery. I don't like the liquid dry shampoos. I don't really understand those. That doesn't seem to make me feel like my hair is refreshed. So I definitely reach for the Lange dry shampoo. Now you can use any dry shampoo you want. Pick the one that you really love the most. Try a few out and see if when you put it in your roots and you kind of massage it through your hair, if it really does the trick and makes your hair look a little bit drier, if it's oily or whatever you happen to be going through, make sure your dry shampoo is working for you. Again, I'm just showing the ones that I use, that I love, and I just like the powdery texture of the dry shampoo as opposed to some of the other sprays and liquids that don't give me that powdery that I can massage in my hair and kind of really get it a little more textured, so that if I do want to curl my hair on some of those in-between days, I need that texture to kind of hold the curl, especially if I haven't washed it in a couple days. So buy whatever works for you, but definitely get yourself a really nice dry shampoo. You're not going to regret that, and it will, like I said, it will help your hair last a few more days than you normally would. So definitely go that route. All right, now ladies, I really wanted to say this one thing because it's really important to me. I want everybody to embrace the hair color that you want, okay? If you love gray hair, embrace it. If you don't love gray hair, embrace that too. Embrace whatever it is that you want. And I really wanted to give this message across because I see so many comments on other videos, and in real life, I just hear it all the time. A lot of women, I feel like they feel like the need to just let their gray hair go, and you can. And some people don't. I happen to not, because that's just my choice. I get my hair colored. I really don't have a lot of gray hair. I mostly get my gray hair around here on the crown of my head. So if I let my gray hair go in, it would really look, I would probably look like a skunk because it's not all over my hair. It's just in certain spots. So I choose to have it colored in the areas where it's gray. And I think that's fine. I think that we should not conform to society's rules. And I'm giving you permission to just let your hair have whatever color you want, love on it, and love the length, right? If you want to cut it really short because it's just not convenient for your lifestyle, do that too. Or leave it long, leave it super long. I follow this girl on Instagram, and she's 68 years old, and she has hair to her butt. And she rocks it because she's confident in it. And so that's my message to you. Stay confident in whatever choice you make and throw the rules out. And if anybody has anything to say, you just tell them, this is what I love and this is what I'm doing. So I just wanted to give you that one last message to give you some confidence and embrace whatever it is that you choose to do and really own it. So those are my tips on how to really embrace your ever-changing hair in your 60s. Thanks for watching, and I'd love to hear from you. What are your favorite hair tips and tricks? What are you embracing? Are you embracing the gray? Are you not embracing the gray? Either way, it is fine. We'll love everybody just the same. So leave a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe for more beauty content. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.